Hey guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with my April book haul for you. So these are all the things that I acquired throughout March, and is there anything better than book therapy? Because I went on a book buying bonanza. So let's get into the first thing that is not book related, and that is my Harry Potter pops. These are from the Emerald City Convention, the ECCC 2019, and it is Fred, George, and Ginny in their Irish gear for the World Cup, and it's so cute. I haven't even taken these out because I've been waiting to film, and I'm not sure where I want to put them quite yet, but I knew, like, I just want more Ginny pops because I'm not a super fan of her just standing there. I do have one Ginny pop that's, you can't see, but there's wrong. No, I guess that is Ginny that you're seeing down there. But I have Ginny on her broom. Okay, it looks like 2 out of 3 have stands, which I think they all need stands like these, so they come in like that. And that is what they look like. They're so freaking cute. Look how, I love these and I have to have them. So these were a must buy for me. I saw them and I was like, those are coming home. So we got those. Now onto the actual book haul. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of this was binging, like just cover buys, or that I've heard good things about it, so I bought it. Or, yeah, you'll see what I mean. So this one is a DC comic, and it is Starfire Volume 1. Now, I know she is part of Teen Titans, and I've never watched or read any Teen Titans. To be completely honest, I love the aesthetics of her, and it's like, I love the art style, and I liked like the premise of her being like an alien trying to find her home, and that she's like a warrior princess type of thing. And there is a cosplayer that I follow on Instagram, and she dresses up as Starfire a lot, and I like this. She's stunning. So I wanted to read more about her, and I think she kind of reminded me a little bit of Poison Ivy. So I'm into this. So I ended up picking this one up, and this was just a very much impulse buy. So I ended up picking up Volume 1. Next is another impulse buy because of the art style. That's really where I get a lot of my graphic novels, is if I'm drawn to the art style. I'll like it if even if it's got an amazing story, if the art style's not there for me, it'll lose my interest a little bit. So I have to like the art style. So I picked up The Wicked and the Divine. I've seen so much about this, and I've seen some not so good reviews. However, Trisha over at Tell Her Story, if you haven't checked out her channel, definitely go do so and subscribe to her because she's fantastic. She really likes this storyline, and I trust her judgment. And I saw this at my used bookstore for $5, and I'm like, that's a steal. So this is half off. And I mean, like, the art style is just stunning, and I love like their use of colors. Yeah, stunning. So I'm gonna pick this one up, and I will let you guys know what I think. Next up are another 2. These are really all impulse buys, except like maybe 3 of them. So I found 2 Deadpool books at my local comic shop while I was out shopping. So I found Deadpool Back in Black, and this one I've never seen before, and I'm very intrigued because he basically looks like he has the abilities of Carnage and Venom. So I'm really intrigued because he's like flipping, I can't, you know what I mean, the Spider-Man flip. And so I'm really intrigued by that because I think I'm here for that mashup. So I got Back in Black. I also found this one, which is Deadpool the Duck, and this is a mashup between Deadpool and Howard the Duck, and that is going to be so freaking funny, and I'm very excited about that. And it looks like there is a Rocket Raccoon mashup with this too. You guys know I'm obsessed with Deadpool, so they had to come home with me. As always, if you guys don't know, these will be joining my TBR jar, and they'll be put inside here, all of my acquisitions for March, for April. that I got in March. You know what I mean. And next up is another book that I knew I already liked, and that is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is our book swap book that I bought Gabby, but I bought one for myself because I enjoyed it so much, and I can't wait for the next one, and I really want Trevor to read it because I think he would really enjoy it. And I got it used because I found it at a used bookstore, which is incredible. So I only paid $9.50 for this sucker, which is pretty dang good. So I picked up another one of these for my own shelf. Another one I bought, and I completely blame on Trisha, so I've heard good things about this throughout working my time at Barnes & Noble. I've had customers recommend this to me. It's been on multiple displays. I've heard it's really good. However, Trisha recently picked it up, and I'm like, why don't I own that? And then I was shopping with Trevor up in Powell's, and I found a used copy of it, and he's like, why don't you own that? So he talked me into it, and that is Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. This one sounds super cute, and it basically sounds like kind of a mix between Narnia but in a bookstore. So lots of people are checking out these books from this certain area, and they're like being gone for a long time, I think, and it just sounds so good. And then I had a Powell's worker basically like was raving about this book to me. It was like, you're gonna love this book. I read it in like 24 hours. It's fantastic. So I'm just like, okay, sold. I'm always here for a good binge read. So I think this one's gonna be really cute, and it's got such good reviews. So I had to pick this one up, and it was on sale. It was super cheap, so it was $8.98 for this as well. Now the next ones are ones that I was actually anticipating this month, and I'm so excited. So first one that I had to pick up was Princess and the Fangirl by Ashley Poston. If you guys haven't already read Geekerella, you are missing out because it is so cute. So cute. It's all about geekdom, and her best friend is gay, and she works in a vegan food truck. I'm pretty sure she's gay. I'm pretty sure. And it's basically like Cinderella, but with like geeky celebrity. It's fantastic. So this like is basically like a Star Trek-y vibe, or because they go to a convention as their ball, and it's fantastic. And her romances have not let me down yet. They're just cute, and you're just happy reading it. And I'm like, who doesn't want to read a happy book? And the book is stunning. First of all, her covers are always impeccable. So I love the font in this, and then her covers, after you read it, you understand so much more in the cover detail. And then on the back there is that, so the full thing out makes sense, and I love it. She did the same thing with Geekerella, and it's just done so well. Everything's so thought out, and like, look how stunning this book is, like naked, and it's like got this like buttery feeling, and it's got like the fandom logo on it, and it's so pretty. I love this. So I'm very excited to get to this one, and I want to get to this one really soon because I think this will be perfect for just a binge session. So I had to pick up this one, and it's even short. Like, it's pretty tiny, so I definitely want to read this one soon. Next up is one that I was kind of on the fence with. I think the cover is beautiful, but I was like I saw a lot of good reviews, but I wasn't like super drawn to it. So that is Once and Future. This one is a King Arthur retelling, but instead the main character is a female, and she is chosen. And I've never like been drawn to King Arthur stories. However, I heard that this has, I think she's part of the LGBTQ family, and that's what made me pick it up. So you guys know I'm a sucker for anything that falls in that category, and I'm always here for good romance in that category too. So I'm hoping that like this is just gonna be badass, and like, look how stunning that cover is. So this was a bit of a cover buy, but I know that I will like it if it's LGBT, and I've seen lots of reviewers saying it is, so I'm hoping it is. I haven't really looked too far into it because I don't want to get spoiled, but if you've read this one, let me know down below if you've liked it. And last but not least is We Set the Dark on Fire, and this is probably the prettiest book. Like, I love it that it feels like almost like, because it's got that matte feel to it, so it's like textured, and like the colors are just stunning. I absolutely adore this entire look. So this one is all about how women in this world of higher class get sent to the school. Basically, it's like a finishing school. The women are sent to this finishing school to eventually be mothers and wives to these upper class men. And our main character here had to fake her pedigree to get into the school so she can get out of her station, and it sounds very intense, and I think it's gonna push a lot of issues that we should be focusing on. And you guys know that I absolutely love this. It sounds like it's gonna be very feminist, and there is also a forbidden romance that is hinted at in here about queer women. So I'm very, very excited for this, and I think this is gonna be fantastic. And I'm getting a little bit like selection-y vibes because they're very much like primed for that position, and I feel like that's gonna be this, but even better because it's gonna be pushing those topics that we should be talking about. So like classism and privilege, and it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited for this. So that is gonna be all for my March books that I bought, so my April book haul, and that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have read any of these, leave me a comment down below letting me know which one I should get to first, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!